What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Drake just released More Life, and now I feel like it's time for him to take a break. And so in this video, I'm going to break down why I feel it's time for him to take that extended break from music. And this is all just my opinion. So if you disagree, if you want more Drake, please talk to me in the comments and, tell me your reasoning. Why do you not want Drake to take a break? Nonetheless, this is only my opinion, and I feel like the biggest reason for Drake taking a break is because he's done everything that he needs to do for right now. He established himself as the top artist. Between Views and More Life, they're both huge commercial successes. He's dominating the charts. He got that #1 single that he's been fiending for. It's almost like, what more can you do besides breaking your own records? And so Drake is someone who I think it's about time that he makes like a transition into something different. Not necessarily straying from what he's been doing, but if you look at the differences between Nothing Was the Same in Views, you can tell that musically they're on a different level. And so I believe that in taking this break, it'll give him the chance to recharge, because at the end of Do Not Disturb, he pretty much talks about how he wants to take that break and how he's going to tell us about it after, how he wants to get back to his regular life. And I don't blame him. The man's been running around, touring, putting together all this music, trying to be the top dog, and that gets exhausting. I can't imagine the mental strain it puts on an artist. So I look at it like Drake is ready for that break. He's ready to take a break from music altogether. Maybe not even create anything for the rest of 2017. And I feel like the next time we hear an album from Drake, it should be maybe like the tail end of 2018. You gotta give the fans an opportunity to miss you. I can't recall where the quote was, but in my mind I have this quote that Michael Jackson said, talking about how you do have to give the fans that opportunity to miss you, because it creates all this anticipation, all this hype, and it's hard to do in this generation because a person like Drake is hardly ever out of the spotlight. So if he just like disappears altogether, does like a Frank Ocean or a D'Angelo, not saying the same length, but if he just disappears off the grid altogether, then when he pops back up, everybody's gonna be like, oh, they're going to be so hyped. They're going to be so anticipated to hear what he has. And that kind of goes back to my point about him making that transition. I don't want another album like Views or More Life, as much as I love More Life. I want him to explore something else. And I think when you're the top artist, you have to do that. You can't just keep turning out the same thing, same thing. With Views, he wanted it to be a commercial success. It wasn't. It was or a critical success. It was a commercial success, broke all kind of records, but More Life is the album that Views should have been, in my opinion. So Drake did everything that he needed to do. He got the commercial success, he got the critical success. Now what's next? What can you possibly do to dominate the charts besides shattering your own goals, your own achievements? Drake needs to just take that step back and figure out what he wants to do next in his career. Point blank. Like I said in my More Life review, I would love to see shorter albums. I think Drake, and here's where the debate really gets in. Is Drake capable of a classic album? I think he is. But on the opposite end of that, is he even trying to make a classic album? Drake seems more like he's motivated by that mainstream success, by those accomplishments, by looking at the Billboard charts and seeing himself at #1. That's what fuels him, the numbers. So I don't know if Drake will ever want to actually go in and create a classic album. The closest he has, in my opinion, is Take Care. But I think anybody is possible of creating a classic album. You just gotta be in that right mindset. And so I don't know what a break for Drake would look like. I don't know what will inspire him, how he'll come back after it. I just know that it's something that's needed. And one more point to add. The other thing I want him to take a break for is because he just keeps beating a dead horse. On More Life, you have more shots at Meek Mill, at Tory Lanez, and it's just like, why? Stop it. You beat Meek Mill like a year and a half ago. Even I feel like it's almost like 2 years at this point. Tory Lanez, he was never really a threat to Drake. Drake is just being a bully right now. He's just bullying Meek, bullying Tory, and I don't want to see that in his music anymore. So I think if he takes a break, he won't come back and feel like he has to continue to attack them, no matter what they say. Like his mom said on the voicemail for Lose You, when others go low, we go high. You have to just turn the other cheek. You're dominating hip hop, rap, music in general. So that's why I think Drake needs to take a break. He needs that recharge. He needs to figure out what is next as an artist. What can he possibly do that's not going to be the same as More Life and Views, because he dominated the charts already. I think he just needs to recharge as a person. As a person, you have to take that step back and stop working yourself to the bone. The other reason, dead horse. Don't want to see Meek Mill and Tory Lanez shots anymore. I'm totally fine with the Jay-Z ones because the Jay-Z ones are entertaining and it's still going on. It doesn't feel stale and it's never really escalated to the point of like a Meek Mill or a Tory Lanez. Lastly, the biggest reason that I highlighted in the beginning was give the fans an opportunity to miss you. So those are just the reasons that I feel Drake is deserving and he needs to take an extended break from music. Again, I don't know how long he should take, but no matter how long he takes, he could take 2, 3 years, even 4, and he'll come back and his spot will still be there for him. You can have people that sit there and try to like sit in his throne or something, but when Drake comes back, you know he's going to claim back everything that he has right now. So, I want to know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Drake needs to take a break? Why or why not? Let's have a discussion. Then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter @SermonsDomain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.